Oh, we haven't heard the meow mix today.
Milk and ice. Meow 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 meow
All right.
You know, this is called Stockholm Syndrome. Wonjin has kidnapped me and forced me to listen to this until I love it. That's why I'm humming along for survival. But anyway, what's up, guys? This is our Let's Stay On topic session presented by JoJo Movies So Awesome. I'm Joe.
I'm Wonjin.
This is the section where we try to talk about what's on the topic. Mm-hmm. And the topic is what Obsession and Backrooms tell us about our age.
But we often digress. We try not to.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, here we go. Yo, big shout out to R.Allen for dropping by. Big shout out to VA. R. from VA. So anyway, man, I mean, I think it's really about anxiety, isn't it? There's a core theme that they share. It's this fear. And also kind of weirdly narcissism. You know,
I guess it applies to both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's about finding yourself, I think, despite those anxieties.
And I guess one of the drivers that lead to narcissism in both cases would be insecurities.
Yeah. And not just insecurity. And so I think, no. A better way to put that is, where does this insecurity come from? I think it comes from the fact that these protagonists can't face themselves. They can't be honest with themselves. They need someone else to tell them.
Yeah.
You know. And their insistent denial to do that results in tremendous tragedy. And I think most people like that. This could include you and me, by the way, too. Because, I don't think anybody can really be 100% honest with themselves.
And just like the movie, they're given many chances to accept who they are and face who they are.
Oh, here's something in common. I'm sorry to cut you off. They always had a choice.
And they make the wrong one because it's a movie.
In a dramatic fashion.
Yeah,
yes.
Because otherwise the movie wouldn't work.
Yeah. This reminds me of the French term, the madness, falling into madness thing. And, but it's also about our age because, so Wonjin, we live in a godless, techno-driven world right now. Who is to say, we don't have our own back rooms? Who is to say our wishes are terrifying? Because I see people make casual comments about some horrific shit, especially in Korea. Why do you need to do that? What does that gain you? Anything. And I think both of them are also about courage. You have to have courage. And it's difficult. You have to not only have courage to face yourself, but, accept reality.
And I guess it's hard for many people to do that because I guess up until a certain age, you have this fantasy or maybe an illusion of who you are.
No, but if you bring in back rooms as an element, age is no longer excuse. Because remember the back room guy, he's an older guy. Oh, another lesson is here. Get ready to be disappointed. I think, Wonjin, my favorite line from Shogun, the TV series we really enjoyed, is when the father who's about to commit seppuku tells his son, you will learn what it is to be denied. I think that's a very powerful line. And I think you and I, we experience this too. Our expectations are sometimes not met. And I think it's how you behave afterwards that really determine the quality of your life.
Yeah.
And I got to admit, sometimes when I was younger, it was more difficult to accept it. I don't know.
I guess it's because it's our instinct to protect our ego. But maybe as we get older, we kind of learn that even if we hurt our ego from time to time, it's not that bad. It's not really devastating.
Wanjin, that's funny because I think Wanjin's secret philosophy is, I'm not special, neither are you.
I mean, shit. I guess it all depends on the perspective. Like if you base your perspective in your own self-importance, then of course your ego is gonna be like off the hook. But if you shift your perspective to maybe like in the perspective of the universe, we're just like a speck of dust in this entire planet.
No, but here's the trouble though. When is it being egomaniac and when is it confidence?
I guess it becomes egomaniac.
What's up, ZZ?
I mean, I guess it starts being called egomaniac when you start causing harm to those around you. Yeah, that's what I think. Like confidence, it's called confidence if you're maybe like doing good. But if your confidence starts hurting people, I guess that's when it's no longer acceptable. What, Jin, did you notice something? Notice what?
Why? Did he grow a third eye? Does he have garlic crawling out of his fucking Korean ears? By the way, me and Wonjin tonight ate a lot of fucking kimchi. Like true Koreans. Our breath smells like garlic right fucking now. Shut up, Zedzi! Why'd you read that?
Maybe it's the haircut.
Zedzi, from now on, every time you praise Wonjin, you must praise Joe one time too. Okay, never mind that. Every time you praise Wonjin 2 times, you got to praise Joe too. Shut up! Don't read that comment, Wonjin. Don't you dare read that comment.
You are even more handsome.
How could you, Wonjin? Did you notice that this is Joe Jin movie so awesome? Not Jin so awesome, Joe fuck off? Did you notice that? You blind motherfucker. Is garlic covering your fucking disgusting Korean eyes? You small Asian eyes? Okay, Zezzy, thank you for being no help to the discussion. This is called Let's Stay on Topic. Okay? Please go back to Obsession and Backrooms.
Plus kimchi.
What's up, Void? Yeah. Oh wait, what the fuck were we talking about?
We're talking about ego.
Right.
When is it egomaniac? When is it confidence?
Yeah, it's so hard to know sometimes, though. Yeah. I mean, because don't you think that, like, looking back, even in back rooms, there were a lot of chances where that guy could have backed off. It's when he fully commits to his own ego by being in the back room that he really falls. Because there's a lot of warning signs. And maybe the doctor, because like looking...
You mean the therapist?
So looking at back rooms made me appreciate Dr. Melfi even more. Because Dr. Melfi in season 6, remember...
In The Sopranos?
Yeah. When she realizes that she can no longer help this patient, she cuts him off.
Yeah.
You know, because you could argue that the backroom psychiatrist was maybe a little too late telling him, you're fucking annoying. Because you're a whiner. Maybe if she told him that earlier.
Including the word dipshit.
Yeah. Maybe he wouldn't have gone cuckoo.
Yeah.
Colorectal cancer debuff. Yes. We are full of, our guts are full of fiber, man. Don't fuck with Koreans, man. Yeah. Our garlic
and probiotics too.
Our garlic tinged farts will dominate the elevator. No one fucks with us. Yeah. But on the upside, our armpits don't smell as bad as you, white boy. But anyway, where the fuck was I?
Dr. Melfi.
Yeah.
And the psychiatrist.
So that made me appreciate Dr. Melfi more. But here's another thing, Wenjin. Like the back rooms and Obsession made me think about this too. What is friendship? Like, were Bear's friend ever truly his friends? Like, don't you have a responsibility?
I think that's also, it's not explored deep enough, but I think that's why we had characters like Ian and Sarah, because what you perceived as a community was actually not there. There's, like you said, that there's that element of distrust. And the moment they start like revealing the secrets that they had been keeping away from Bear, it all just collapses. And like you said, they're not really friends. Yes, they have that trivia night every week, but they're not really friends. If you're really a friend, it's like, why would you keep that information away from him? If you're serving like his best interest, then why would you keep that keep it to yourself?
But then again, here's the problem, though, Wanjin. That's a great thing you just said. You know, one of the single most expression I hear in Korea is 좀 솔직해지자.
Let's be honest.
But do you know what I have a problem with that? Sometimes when the person says that, he or she is or they are not really trying to be honest. They're trying to say what they want to say.
It's like an excuse to being rude.
Thank you, exactly. So
another one on the same, I think that can be aligned to this is 내가 틀린 말 했어? Like, did I say something wrong? But just because you said something right doesn't mean that it's okay to say it.
No, but you know, there is an exception though. When mothers say that, it's usually 100% true.
If your mother says that, there's no excuse to anything.
No, listen,
she's 100% right.
Listen, when a Korean mother says 내가 없는 말 했나, that means she's 100% correct. 맞는 거 아니야?
She's right.
There's this face that Korean mothers make. Shut the fuck up. That's called bullshit destroyer. So, but when other people say in other situations, Wanjin is absolutely correct.
But anyways, that's like a mask to being rude.
So this brings back us to obsession, because one of the tragedy is a failure to communicate and in an appropriate manner. You know, and that's also what Backroom was about too. Because if you think about it, his divorce is. You know, I guess it's really naturally difficult for us to try to think what the other side is thinking. Oh, wait. Zetzi, I read that kimchi is a superfood that cleans the gut and maintains healthy gut bacteria and even help dissolve microplastic. No, but there's a downside to kimchi. They're super salty. So they can cause high blood pressure. But fermented food and pickle food increase the likelihood of developing colorectal cancer. Really, Void? Is that true? Look, not to be rude, but I heard of people with lung cancer from smoking. Why is that rude? That's 100% true. Oh, you're talking to Void. Okay, anyway, where were we? No, and I think Obsession and Backroom has this, I think Wanjin, you'll agree, has this mood of just kind of how I feel in Korea right now. Like just...
Like, explain. What is it like here? Because, you know, these people... They don't know what it's like.
These people, he says.
On the chat. Actually, ZZ should know because ZZ lives in Korea.
It's not uplifting. It's sunken. Like everyone might be smiling, but there's this like lingering,
like some sort of depression,
fear, and anxiety. So that's why when Korean says something, I don't trust it 100% anymore because.
And I think it comes from our pessimism about our future.
Yeah, they're saying A, but they're actually trying to say B, and maybe they're not even conscious of it. And I think I found that interesting that Backrooms and Obsession had that, where you know, it's kind of that Succession thing. One of the great things about the Succession, the TV series, is. No one says what they mean. It's all bullshit. And Logan gets to be direct because he has power. So, but I never heard of someone getting ass cancer from pickles. Just how many pickles you have to munch on in order to get sick. I like that Koreans don't speak their mind. No, but Koreans actually speak their mind when it's among Koreans.
And I guess it's also both Backrooms and Obsession. The reason why we feel that is because we see both characters unable to deal with failure and rejection.
But don't you think the part of it is also they don't have proper help? You know, because when I was growing up in Korea, I felt like people around me were helping me. But today, I feel like they're all pickpockets ready to fuck me up. But here's the exception. So for FYI for you guys, I lived in the same neighborhood for a long time. So I know the barber, I know the shop owner. So like these people I trust.
Yeah.
But like if I go to downtown Seoul, I'm trusting nobody. Like get the fuck out of here. Like someone says, hey, this is how deep this goes. If someone praise me, I'm like, what the fuck does he want? Like, I don't take it.
You instantly question the ulterior motive.
Exactly. Yeah. Or maybe this is just developmental country thing. Wait. Don't get me wrong, but I don't care what people think. I just care about what I hear. So fill my ears with fog. Hey, Zezzy, that's a great way to live. That's a great way to live. That's a very great way to manage that. Void. The increase is relative, that if the base rate is incredibly low, then even 1,000% increase. Are you guys still talking about rectal cancer? I mean, go ahead. Keep doing your rectal cancer talk while me and Wonjin enlighten ourselves in our obsession and backroom discussion. So I definitely got that energy from these movies.
Yeah. And now that you say it, when you remind yourself of the first scene in Obsession where he's practicing what to say to Nikki at the diner with the help of the waitress and Ian, you see like they're helping, but they're actually not. No. Yeah, just like you said, they're fucking him.
They're alternative motives.
Because Ian, he already knows that he has a thing with Nikki, and he's just watching him making a fool out of himself. Because he knows that probably Bear has no shot.
And you know what? Hey, now that you said that, you know what made, now that I think about it, did anyone care about Nikki? Like when Ian said you're using her, I don't think he was saying that to protect Nikki. I thought he was trying to protect his continual hookup with her. Whereas Sarah, I mean, she doesn't give a fuck about Nikki. She wants to be with Bear. Did anyone, like even Bear? Okay, so Bear heard the screaming through the customer line, right? What did you do to alleviate the situation afterwards?
He hung up instantly.
Where's the action to help her?
And also remember, I talked about this like privately, but when he made that phone call to the call center, he didn't want to retract the wish. He wanted to adjust it.
Yeah, still selfish.
Which was still very selfish, and which kind of proves that he still wanted to have control over her. He was calling them not because he cared for Nikki, but because he was thinking he had no control over her. What a piece of shit he is.
Yo, now that you said that, Wonjin, yo, call me A24. I just remember what Nikki said, like, about love. So maybe she was actually talking about how hollow these relationships are. How like that store shop community.
Remember how Bear quickly dismisses her by saying that, isn't that the same as romance?
That's untrue.
Yeah.
Because I think she was talking more about a general love.
Yeah.
Which Korea no longer has.
She said she wants to write a love story.
But love story doesn't necessarily have to mean
romance.
Man and woman or gays. It could be about the general love of people.
Yeah. That's a great point.
No, because I just thought of that because you said something. No, because looking back, because I'm saying that because I feel bad for Nikki.
Yeah.
And everybody was trying to use her, so maybe she was actually trying to hit a more universal thing about. And because that reminded me of like the adage, your work colleagues are not your friends, and that was a place of work.
Yeah.
Really.
And yes, you have that trivia night. You guys hang out, but that doesn't make you friends.
Yeah. Romanians are totally no filter. Like they tell you in your face that they dislike you, no filter, even being rude, and they expect you not to get affected by it. But if you speak up about being bothered, they will literally call you rude and uneducated. So you're Romanian, Desi, huh? Not all, of course, but there's a predisposition to this kind of behavior. I don't know, but when I was young, Koreans were like that too. Except we're really, I think the importance of manner being stressed is a developed country phenomenon. And I don't see it necessarily as hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Because if everyone was honest, the world will fall to chaos. Like I meet this person for the first time and I tell them, you smell like shit. How's that going to work?
Very impractical.
Yes. Yeah, where the fuck was I?
We're talking about Nikki.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and her interpretation. Well, not interpretation, but her willingness to write something about love.
Yeah. So I think Ian and Bear actually deserve the worst death.
Mm-hmm.
And Sarah, well, but Sarah was not as manipulative as Ian.
And I really don't think she deserved to have her like body displayed after having her face bashed into a brick. Because I thought, yeah,
that was shocking.
That was too much.
That was disgusting. Mm-hmm. No, and she, I don't think she did anything wrong necessarily. I mean, the only quote unquote wrong she did was maybe she lied, maybe she was being a little bit manipulative, but I don't think she was like invasive as Ian. Ian, like looking back, Ian's a total piece of shit. And listen, your friend comes in distress and asks for help. Shouldn't the right thing to do is, even no matter how crazy they sound, at least hear them out, not be sarcastic. I want $1 billion. And that face acting was so good by the Bear actor. Like,
no, not just that. I love his scream. No.
Yeah,
that was really well done with the dollar bill, just roll of dollars just falling from the sky.
Yeah,
not the sky, from the ceiling.
So I have a question, Woodjin. If you had a chance to use the Willow, would you make a wish?
I would.
Yeah, which one? What would be that?
I would ask for it to give me power to solve problems in the world.
You disgusting Thunberg uncle motherfucker.
And you know what I'm gonna do?
What?
I'm gonna cure the planet.
Where's the bucket?
Yes, I was waiting for that.
Where's the bucket? You sick fuck. You lie.
But you know, you can monetize this too, right?
Woodjin, ask me what I would do.
What would you do?
I would make no wish, motherfucker.
Okay.
That's how
what
you do it. What do you mean a waste? Did you not just see the same fucking movie I did?
That's a sign from the universe giving you a special mission. You have a role to play.
A special mission?
That's right. You have a role to play.
You narcissistic
That's the universe
fuck.
calling you. So it's time to step up.
Isn't that what Jafar thinks with the fucking lamp, motherfucker? What's wrong with you?
It's what every boy faced with a Gundam thinks when they're facing.
We just said 20 minutes ago, you're not special, I'm not special, and this is how you act. And listen, didn't the store clerk also said I wasted my wish or whatever? This is not supposed to. You're not supposed to wish anything. It's supposed to fuck you up.
It was, what was it? What did they say? Collectible.
Yeah.
It's just a collectible item.
Maybe that's why I fit in so well in Korea. I have an aunt that also has no filter. I quickly realized that she was going out of her way to be tone deaf rather than be honest. Dreading to, oh, boy, that's very perceptive. That's exactly what you and I were talking about, right, Woodjin? Yeah. Because I don't know how many of you realize that she painted the same tattoos on herself. Oh, yeah. And didn't she wear her scalp?
Yeah, her. Not just,
that's her scalp,
but also her dress.
Yeah. Was the Nikki nickname a sabotage by Ian? I think so. I didn't know it in the start of the movie, but now I think so. After I finished the movie, Void. Zezzy, to look like that other girl. Yeah, Sarah. Her name was Sarah, Zezzy. Zezzy, don't know, boys. I made a wish before I meet my other half. I wish for someone to love me more than anything in their world, and it worked. Okay. Woodjin, if you ever make that kind of disgusting wishing in front of my face.
Hey.
What?
You don't know what problems I'm willing to solve.
No, but that was not my point. Listen, if I give you the lamp and it's genie, then I would totally allow you to do it. But we're specifically talking about this wish Willow. Which has terrible customer service.
That's right. Yeah. And we know, I mentioned the monkey's paw.
Yeah.
This kind of wish always involves and accompanies a sinister consequence. So no, I'm not going to make a wish in that case.
It was not a trick question. I really thought you would say I was not going to make a wish. Instead, you went into this 10-minute self-serving speech. Like, I mean, if it's
cure the planet.
Yeah, if it's a genie lamp, yes. But this one. So I'm saying this one is untrustworthy. There. Thank you. What the fuck was that? No, but you know what the funny thing is? If I found a back room, I'm renting that. I'm making money off that shit.
B&B that thing.
Hell yeah, endless space. Yeah, endless space.
Refugees right here.
No, and you know what's funny? That captain looking monster was killable, which means once I confirm that, all I need to do is hire mercenaries to guard
a squad of
yeah, because it's totally killable. It's not invincible. So, and then I'll start renting out the room and make money off that shit.
I'd wish to have the powers of Accelerator. What do you mean, Void? What do you mean by Accelerator here? Who is the Accelerator?
Jin is gonna wish for unlimited wishes. I have a feeling that the genie's like, you're not the fucking first person to say that. No, it doesn't work that way. No, but the wish willow is fucked up in a way where genie, because genie giving you 3 wishes is actually very generous because you can make a wish, unmake a wish, and then make the smart wish.
You know, the monkey's paw also gives you 3 wishes.
Oh, really?
So the son dies, right, for 200 pounds.
They can revive him?
The second wish from the mother after the funeral is to bring back my boy.
But it becomes a zombie?
We don't know, because the story ends with like a knock on the door, and the father tries his best to find the monkey's paw. Because it went missing, he retrieves it and he makes a wish. And when the mother trying to welcome the boy, she opens the door and there's nothing there. Only the echo of the knock. So we only can kind of guess what the father wished for. But anyway, so 3 wishes.
Nope.
But Genie at least gives like a very clear guideline on what to do.
Right, the
what you
customer
can't
service
do.
is excellent.
Yeah. He's always there, readily available when you have questions.
He's also a fucking slave. Nope, because that monster is made by anybody that goes into the back room. So if you send mercs there, the back room turn that against you and create more mercs. No, then I'll hire more mercenaries. No, but hey, don't you think if you find the back room, the first thing you'll do is actually enlargen the door entrance? Why do I need to keep it this small?
Like bring in the construction team.
Yeah,
work on it.
Yeah, make an underground apartment. Make money off that shit. No, but back room. So you could argue both of these movies are actually psychological thrillers. One with both with horror like clothing,
and they both have this unsettling, disturbing horror that comes from something that is very familiar to us.
So I have a question though. Since both directors are in their 20s, do you think this is how like 20-year-olds old today feel in general? It must relate to them a lot, right?
Maybe.
Because this is not how I felt when I was in my 20s. Or because me and Wonjin, we're like the Clinton babies.
Yeah, and maybe that's why in the past we had horror movies like The Exorcist. We always have horror movies based on supernatural phenomenon. But here, I don't know, maybe the new trend is finding horror in our own lives. Hold on. Did you know that the White House has an employee that is only in charge with smelling chairs? So if the chair smells bad, they need to replace it? That's his job? What a shit job.
No, but it gets paid. So hey.
I don't want to go around smelling chairs to get paid.
No, but take that back. There's no such thing as a shit job. Anything that makes a buck.
Yeah, it's still okay. It's a way of making a living.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure there's a reason for it to exist, right? or not. Maybe you were totally right. It's a stupid job. Because now that I said that, I regretted saying that. Because
I'm thinking maybe the person has like other responsibilities, not just that.
Yeah.
Because it sounds ridiculous. Man.
No, but here's the thing. He must not be like the smeller of chairs. He must just be the smeller.
Like the room.
Yeah, everything.
Maybe the fridge.
No, because I think that
the corridors, the carpets.
That could have to do with like security and like hygiene. So I don't think smeller as a job is a bad thing.
Oh, Skywalker, welcome back. I just had quick do something. I was hoping we could talk about movies my Australia and my zoos and movie reviews. I want you to check out. All right, we're talking about Obsession and Backrooms, the similarities they have.
Yeah. So you can ask on the side a little bit. Have you ever smelled a chair in an office where people work 8 hours per day? And no, because I don't put my nose around there. You know why? Because I'm also a perpetrator. I farted in that chair myself. I'm not fucking smelling none of that.
Maybe that's why we should get those, like the chairs with the mesh.
Listen.
As seat bottoms.
You treat office chairs and things like just the way you treat a public bathroom, okay? You do your thing and get the fuck out of there. You're not really concerned for it at all. Actually, changing those chairs is maybe a good idea. Like taxpayers' money. So, Wanji, though, I have a question, though. Like, kind of a dumb question, but which movie do you think is better?
Of those two, Backrooms
Obsession
and
and Backrooms.
I would choose Obsession.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because Backrooms, it could be a movie that's very hard to understand for some people.
You think Obsession was more efficient?
Yeah, more efficient and more straight to the point. Because Backrooms, it's a weird movie.
Interesting. Accelerator is character from a certain magical index with the most OP power in all fiction. But is he evil, Void? Are they evil? Okay, we got a place in Melbourne, Carl. I can't read that. Rage Zoo. It is a beautiful zoo with all kinds of open plains area for animal, including the rhino, zebras, and giraffes. Are they supposed to be in Australia, though? And mine, Werribee Zoo, I don't own it or anything like that. I'm just saying the Werribee Zoo, you can actually stay there for the weekend, have lodges called Slumber Safari. Check it out. I know one werewolf movie is very hard to understand is the movie Ginger Snaps. Never heard of it. The only werewolf movie I enjoyed was, what's that old one?
Which one? Teen Wolf?
That's that too. I didn't think of that. There's this French movie. It says, I agree with Jin. About what? You always agree with Jin.
Oh, about Obsession and Backrooms.
No, but Zezzy, your comment is useless.
Now that I think about it, Obsession is the same genre as Get Out. Yeah, I was also thinking about Get Out.
Oh, wow.
Because that's also like a movie where your autonomy gets violated and you lose control of your body, and in the movie they said you're sitting in the back seat.
Yeah. Oh, Void, that's the comment of the day. I didn't think of Get Out.
Yeah.
No, but don't you think Get Out is a little bit more malicious?
And it also has a lot more, like racial commentary.
The systematic thing.
Yeah.
I think Get Out is terrifying because of it speaks to the whole society.
But the fact that the horror also comes from knowing that you lose autonomy of yourself, it makes it similar to Obsession, I guess.
No, and the terrifying thing about Get Out is the family, they're perpetrating it. It's not like Obsession where it's a random wish roll.
Yeah, they actually kidnap you and they like transplant your brain or something.
They're directly responsible. Because the Wish Willow company, you could arguably say they're not responsible. If they were to go to a legal litigation, they could tell that I didn't tell them to... We didn't
specify what wish...
Yeah, we didn't tell them to make that wish. Gonger Snaps was good, actually. I loved it. There's some similarity between Ginger Snaps and American Werewolf in London. What is a Ginger Snap?
I think that's a werewolf movie. Accelerator is a villain turned anti-hero. Okay. Obsession is about incels, nice guys.
Incels are involuntarily...
Involuntarily celibate.
That's weird, man. I was about to say something that you two may not allow. But if you're celibate, just stop me if you think I'm crossing the line here. Just use professional service.
Okay, maybe. You shouldn't go there.
Okay, stop there. Okay. Yeah.
Anyways, I guess the way they deliver horror is similar, but yeah, maybe they can be categorized in the same genre, but they tell a very different story, in my opinion.
Oh, here's a good question, though. Don't you think you got to learn how to love yourself, or at least try to, until you can love another?
Yeah, but I think that's really hard for like young people, like we saw in the movie, because
they're unsure of themselves.
Yeah, that's like a lifelong journey, like learning to love yourself. I mean, there's a reason why we have a song for that, like Whitney Houston, "Greatest Love of All."
Sing
Learning
it.
to love yourself, it is the greatest love of all. But I guess
put some more.
if that was so easy, then yeah, we wouldn't really have this problem, would we? But a lot of people, a lot of people probably don't even realize that they're hating themselves. Because you can only suspect that from the way they behave. And I think it happens at like a level where they're unconscious of it. So unless we all have therapy, that's going to be very difficult.
Hey,
but I guess that's how people become grown-ups.
I said no ghost, Walker. Stop. You're literally one click away from being in my diarrhea note.
But I agree that not just about learning to love yourself, but you got to straighten your life up before engaging in like a
Man, that's so hard though.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's so hard, and that's what always causes all these fallouts. Hold on. Jin and Joe, since you know so much about lions and tigers, I was hoping you could watch. Oh, okay. No ghost. Incels are usually calling for professional matchmaking or even S-worker, but they're rejected if money are not involved because they're just that lame that nobody wants them.
No, but what is this like? It's weird because, like I said in the previous video, stop like putting things in a pedestal. Like, you know how in a Korean like matchmaking show, I know about this show because a friend told me. They told me like they're looking for this, they're looking for that. You know what I told my friend? Tell them to look in the mirror. Like, you're the one who's actually, you know how you project your own insecurities? You're actually the one making it such a big deal. Like, I feel like the best relationships you have is kind of like it's done naturally, casually even. Because here's the thing, Wanjin. Here's the thing I learned from relationships. You have to think about the scenario where you live with this person every day. That's the criteria. Not some one big amazing date. Every day cannot be Disneyland. You know what I mean?
And I think it's also important, like you said, it's overrated.
Yes.
Relationships, sex, they're all overrated. And maybe we can say this because we've grown older, but I guess like young people, they need to understand that it's okay to be on your own. It's okay to be alone. You have to be comfortable being on your own.
Yeah.
No, there's no need to be insecure. And just, I guess it's better to build yourself in the meantime. And like once you build yourself, once you become, I don't know, someone more charming or desirable through that process, someone good will come along.
Oh, more so learning to accept yourself, because seriously, what does loving yourself actually mean? That's a great comment,
it's
Void.
Being okay with who you are.
Hey, my man Void is very sharp because we're both the milk yarmers or Philistine Empire that you try to make fun of, you peasant. your puny attempt to. You know how you guys watch all the Scream movies and the Free Willy? Why don't you do the same thing? No, maybe we will do later. But we did Jurassic Park reviews, Walker. But we need the incentive. I'm going to be honest. Jurassic Park hasn't been the same for me since the first movie.
Yeah.
And it's not like, listen, that's why I give Star Wars a lot of credit, because I actually enjoyed George Lucas's the prequel trilogy. Just the latest one was trash, that's all.
And I guess it's because Jurassic Park was never meant to be
a franchise.
Like a franchise.
No, I'm gonna be honest. Like none of the movies beat the first one ever. Listen, my theory is if I can deal with you at your worst, I'll adore you at your best. But these guys are just that bad that they can't be dealt with. No, but I think, Zesty, here's the problem with that, though. I mean, I hate it when we just blame it on a group 100%. There must be a reason why they're forming up, right? Can I tell you a funny story? In Chinese history, there were always two kinds of bandits. Number one, these bandits are basically private militias of a province. But do you know why they turned bandit? Because they're fucking hungry. So these bandits are funny in that, you know what they would do? They would go to another city or province and rob them and then bring it back to their province. So these guys are basically, and you know what's funny? They are not against the ideology of serving the emperor at all. They're just saying, we're fucking hungry.
We're just hungry.
Yeah.
We got to rob you to eat.
I'm sorry, boys. And then, you know, after they robbed them, they would return to being private militia and pretend nothing happened. That's group number one. Group number two is like what Chinese call secret societies. So these are the ancestors of the triads and the Green Gang and stuff like that. So these are actually true rebels, like ideologically against the Confucian system. And they commit these violences, of course, to eat too, but to actually go against the system.
There's reason, Joe. You're right, but it's not your job to heal them or deal with their personal trash. It's just that simple.
No, but the reason why I mentioned these is, like, let's say there is a certain quote unquote rebel group. Like, you got to look at them deeply to understand where it's coming from. It's usually not as simple as you think. That was my point. Did my point make sense? Because those two bandits, from the guys getting attacked by them, they feel same, right? But they're operating in totally different reasoning.
I guess, you know, this so-called incel thing, I guess it's
Yeah, I'm just going to be honest. I really don't know much about them.
I bet it's always been around, but it's only getting
that's a good way
worse.
to put
Yeah, it's probably just getting worse because of the internet and the way we become like socially isolated with the advent and also the advance of technology.
So let me explain this. The secret societies I was talking about, they usually had the same profession. So they're sort of a secret society / guild. And they come together because numbers equal strength. So let's apply that to incels and add on to what you said. So socially isolated people get a platform to connect with each other.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Of course they will.
Because I think that's what they call like an echo chamber.
Yeah, no.
Where they...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, they just, like you said, instead of dealing with the problem, they just complain about it as a community. They gather online, and you have these communities, like you said, like a platform where they direct their anger.
No, because like
externally,
going back to Chinese secret societies, they had some wild fucking ideas, man. So they kind of had this millennial ideology where the world is about to end, and they would preach that and use that for rebellions, and they were usually the same business. But here's the thing: in Chinese secret society, they were usually marginalized people. You know, so back to incel, maybe. You know, a lot of people who are feeling left out by society connect through their anger on this issue. Because I never seen a billionaire that calls themselves incel. Yes, so I'm saying I'm not saying they're right or something. I think we gotta try to look deeper. I mean, me being this stupid, still like there must be a reason why it's happening.
Hold on, I'm just watching the original Flintstones TV series. Floor isn't really fixed. Never know what might destroy it, and instantly drop the person beyond your pale. Jin, remember how I said you months ago? I want you to check out all the Titanic movies. Okay, but yeah, I'm not sure when that's gonna happen. hold on. And instead of fixing their issues, they just blame women for not being the daydream woman would be.
What?
Okay.
I don't know.
It's too. I guess
I have so much more.
I guess they encourage each other at directing anger.
I have so much more respect for my parents' generation. They just said, "Fuck it, this is life."
It is the reason women don't accept men being rude to them anymore, and that's their reaction. Oh, the way they dream woman would be. Okay. And I guess that also shows on the movie Obsession, because we see Bear getting frustrated by the way
Wait, what? I have a question before. I'm sorry to cut you off, but is Obsession really about that incel thing?
I think it does.
It is.
I think it does.
I'm really asking.
It does have that, like a hint.
Okay.
So
it's suggestive of it.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
suggestive
okay.
of. I called it the nice guy trope.
No, because the incel. The only reason why I know incel is because of that crazy kid who killed people. That shooter. He was an incel, right?
Which one?
The guy who made videos about himself saying, "I'm doing this because I can't have sex, whatever," and then I forget his name, but he was he did a school shooting, and that's because I read the article about it. Life will find a way. Yes. I'm sorry, but go ahead.
And I guess maybe it's a little different for Bear, because he had a chance because Sarah liked him. Remember?
But he didn't like her.
Yeah. So
No, but near the end though, I felt like he was. Now that he realized Nikki is straight cuckoo, he was getting more open with Sarah.
yeah, which is like that was his choice.
All right, it's time for Uncle Joe to go to the John because I have a weak bladder. It's so weak, man. I gotta.
Hold on, like go get treated, go get therapy, fix what is broken inside you, and then come out and we can talk like a grown up. Boys, I want you to check out this whale movie. It's called Whale Fall. Yeah, that is Incel Supreme. Supreme. Okay. Incel Supreme. But I don't know if it's Supreme, because remember he had a shot with Sarah. But he was just, like the movie said, he was obsessed with Nikki when he didn't need to. So that's also a tragedy. And did Sarah become obsessed with Bear? No, she acted like a grown-up, like he said. Jin, I'm not talking about ghosts. I'm talking about the movie The Ghost in the Darkness with the killer lion movie. Ghost in the Darkness? Okay. Darkness. No, I was talking about the kid that went on a school shooting. Joe was saying, oh, so that's the Incel Supreme. What a dickhead. Scream 8 has already been greenlit. Going to London. I really want you to tell Joe for me about Scream 8. Going to London, maybe. Okay. I don't know, but after Scream 7, it's going to be tough to come back. Man, but Bear, what a piece of shit he was. He's the protagonist, and I gotta say, he's also like the main villain of the movie. It looks like Nikki is causing the horror and she might be the villain, but no. Bear is the villain. Because he went as far as to make a wish that she would be with him, so if that didn't exist, should he have forced her? What do you think of the idea, Jenner, taking Ghostface to Sydney and the others to London? How would Stu follow them to London if he's alive? I have no clue what they're going to do in London. Man. Okay, you can't really say his name on chat because it'll get censored. That's how infamous he is. Okay, I'll ask Joe. Because that's messed up. Okay, Elliot. Elliot Roger. Oh, this happened in 2014. My God, what a dumbass. He was 22 years old. He was a British-American mass murderer and misogynistic terrorist who perpetrated the 2014... Is this Isla? Do you pronounce it Isla or Isla? Isla Vista attacks, where he murdered 6 people and injured 14 others before he fatally shot himself. And what a coward. You gotta face the consequences. You just escape by killing yourself after killing all those innocent people. And his manifesto have been named as early influences on the Incel and Manosphere subculture. My God, no wonder he called him Incel Supreme. Before starting his planned shooting rampage, Roger uploaded to YouTube a video announcing his intention to punish women as well as the men to whom they were attracted for their lack of interest in him. People's lack of interest in you is not other people's fault. You gotta be someone interesting. And I guess in Obsession it also shows because Bear wishes that Nikki would love him instead of wishing for him to be someone charming and interesting. Shouldn't you try to change yourself instead of trying to control others? It shows that if that's like the first wish that came into his mind, it's all messed up inside his head. Jin, are you still thinking about getting a tiger tattoo like I keep suggesting to you for a long time now? I don't know. I'm not really for getting tattoos. Because I don't think it's really necessary for me. I mean, yes, I like tigers. I can always wear like a tiger t-shirt. Literally the most common thing for mass slicers to do is self-exit. It shows them that they're cowards. Like, if you're mad at the world and you're willing to kill, like seriously, then don't you think you should like at least try to do good for the community? Like, if you're going to shoot innocent people, don't do that. Don't shoot innocent people. There are bad people. Well, why don't you do them? At least let people remember you as someone who done the world a favor. I want you boys to do a review on the Ginger Snaps movie, An American Werewolf in London, do a back-to-back. We'll think about it, but we got lots of stuff to cover. We have Odyssey coming out in 2 weeks.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, we got Odyssey coming.
Christopher Nolan, baby. Mm-hmm. You know, now that you mentioned that, can I tell you something funny, Wonjin?
What's up?
You know, according to ancient written sources, in front of the Delhi temple, I think it says "Know thyself."
Mm-hmm.
And we interpret that as like self-knowledge. But I think one scholar said that's not what the fuck it means. It means know thyself in front of the gods. Like you're nothing. So shut the fuck up. So it's funny how we sometimes reinterpret like ancient and medieval texts to our own liking, when in fact that's not what they meant at all. Oh, wait. And face the consequences instead of going down like a coward.
We're talking about that Incel Supreme, the shooter you talked about.
Yeah.
I'm reading about him. Man, this guy's a piece of work.
No, that was a great tragedy.
Like, why are you blaming rejection to others? It's like, why?
No, but I see that a lot in Korea too.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we don't allow guns. Oh boy, it's not just them not getting. Is that a pussy? Yes, that's the core, but they also have far more harmful grand narratives about women in society. Oh man, I'm so tired of this. What do you call it? The war of the sexes. Whatever the fuck. And Joe just figured this while he was sitting in the John. What? What did I figure out, ZZ? That I'm handsomer than Wonjin?
And it's so ridiculous, like how entitled even this shooter is, because he's complaining about rejection with a perfectly, like, functioning face and limbs. There are people far worse and with far less opportunities than this guy. They don't complain. I mean, maybe they do, but they don't go around like being mad at the world like this.
Oh, Zizzy, that know thyself. Yeah, no, I was thinking about it in the John because we were talking about egomaniac and stuff. So it just hit me that, because somebody I respect loves that quote, but I told him that that's not what it means. That know thyself is basically in 한국말로 너 좋도 아닌 거 아니까 가만히 있어. It's like that.
Jin, tell Joe what I said about Scream 8. They said,
man, Scream 7 was
Scream
so
8
trash.
Has already been greenlit and it's going to take place in London.
Yo, I don't care. I'm sorry, Walker. Scream 7 was so trash. I'm going to judge whether it's a good movie or not after I watched it. I'm very, very on the high alert when it comes to Scream. Scream 7 was so trash. Garbage. Full garbage movie. All I'm being going to Las Vegas too. The Scream 8, the choosing between London. They were discussing London or Las Vegas. But you know what? London might be interesting. I would love to see some British actors playing like Scream victims. See, that is what I was talking about. They complain and blame on others for their own faults instead of fixing their behavior. But that's but here's another thing though. Sometimes community is a good thing. Don't you think that small shareholder movement in Korea was a good thing? Like the Donghak Kemi or whatever. I saw that as a positive. Because going back to my secret society analogy, sometimes they're totally justified in their behavior because there is injustice. Like if the game is rigged, sometimes you want allies because that's all you have. But it's about what goal it is.
Yeah. And here the goal is clearly very, very distorted and wrong. I mean, let's take, the Hunchback of Notre Dame, for example. According to the Incel subculture, then Quasimodo should go on a shooting spree.
But Quasimodo doesn't.
Yeah, he accepts it gracefully. He accepts that maybe this lady is not meant for me.
No, but his action allows him to get accepted by society because he was heroic.
Yeah. So eventually, he's not rejected just because of who he is, but he's accepted by the way, like the choices he makes and the way he behaves by being a decent human being. Man.
And how they bring Stu back to life. Fuck Stu. Going to London, that doesn't make sense. How would he get to... I don't give a fuck about Stu. They played that can too hard on Scream 7, Walker.
Yo, and now thinking about it, really, like, fuck Bear. Fuck that guy.
Fuck
that
Bear?
Entitled fuck. No wonder his name is Baron. I miss the good old days when blaming someone else for your problem was considered satire.
Yo, Void is my kind of guy. Void the intellectual. Hell yeah.
4B movement should go global, no offense to you boys, but I totally agree with the slogan. If what I create with my own body ends up growing up to press me, you mean growing up to oppress me, then I will not create it?
No, but 4B movement, I don't know.
Are you boys going to play the game GTA 6? Scott, I haven't even played GTA 5. I haven't played GTA since like San Andreas, so I don't know. Oh, I haven't even played GTA 4. So maybe it's been a while since I played games like GTA.
Zezzy, I'm gonna be honest. The 4B movement seems like another extreme, and I know where that's coming from, especially in Korea, where
this is all like a reaction to other extremes. So
remember,
it's kind of sad that it's just going to extremes all the time.
Remember Wonjin in Korea, they had the hidden camera scandals in bathrooms. But it's too much. That's how I feel. Like us, because I don't know. Because Wonjin, I don't know about you, but when I met some woman really wanted to have kids and have family. Why does this have to be a political thing? You know? Joe, extremes are necessary when talking nice doesn't work. Not really, because the French Revolution got so extreme that they started killing themselves. Like, there's a limit. So if they... Okay, guys, you know what? Let's change the topic. How does that sound, Wonjin? I mean, this is being too politicized. Like, because me and Wonjin, we don't give a shit about any of this, to be honest. Like, you know what? Wonjin, you know what our focus is? Getting to work. We need to fucking pay. We need to pay our bills. I don't give a fuck about whatever the fuck this is.
There's life we need to support.
Exactly.
Yeah, we have to So a lot of times when we see like protesters, not just about, you know, like feminism and incels, but also other like political agenda.
Yeah.
What we often see are these like old people, and it's usually they don't know how to keep themselves busy, or they have nothing to keep themselves busy anymore.
I see that as a failure of our state.
Yeah.
Because they should have gotten jobs. Like, no.
And have a more promising future.
No, but Wonjin, like, me and you talked about this. Because you know how our 60s and 70s are, they're victims in a way, too. Because they're being manipulated to do things I don't think they want to do. They should be having jobs. We're actually wasting our workforce.
So, you know, even in political spectrum, even in the world of like gender discussions, if you go to the extreme, that's where you don't want to go. Like, either you're on the political spectrum, you can be left wing, you can be right wing. You should never go extreme left. You should never go extreme right, because that's where shitstorm is waiting for you.
No, Zizzy, dude, what would people go into protest if they don't have a job? No, but that's not what Wonjin was saying. Wonjin was saying there are priorities. Of course you can do protests. Wonjin was saying there's priorities. And all I was saying is me and Wonjin...
It's not that we're refusing to have awareness of the situation. We're just saying that going extreme, like, in my opinion, the 4B movement is also very extreme.
Yeah.
It's very extreme.
No, because, like, here's the thing. I don't believe in ideologies that are about denial. Like,
so I agree, because we, not just with this issue, but we should always talk about unity.
No, but 4B and Incel are similar. No, by the way, I'm just learning this now, so don't take my word for it. So Incel, you get denied something, so your behavior is to lash out. Isn't that what 4B is? Like, since my body is this, I'm not going to have kids. Like, you might regret saying that afterwards. You might want kids. And they go to protest like they're young teenagers days in a row, but on the buses I have to give up my seat because they look at me like their liver is going to fail. No, but Zezzy, here's the dark side of that. Like, you've been to the Chopak Chonan where the old people live, right? In Chonglo and stuff. Like, listen, if you go there, you kind of understand where this is coming from. They're totally neglected. Like, these people should be working.
And you also have to understand these old people, the generation where they came from, it's not that they're where they are today because they've been lazy. These were hardworking people.
This is a failure of the state.
They sacrificed so much during their youth.
Oh, and me and Wendy were talking about Korea.
Yeah, and I bet they might feel that they deserve something better, and I guess, and I also believe they probably do. So it's the failure of like our society as a whole.
All right, you know what? This is too much seriousness, too much politicalness. So let's do a few more less talk now. Let's go into less talk and tell me about you guys. What's up?
Boy, here's me reformatting the spectrum so anyone can be categorized as extreme.
There's something on YouTube right now, boy. It says, which Terminator movie do you guys prefer, the first movie or the second? This is like a forever question, Walker. It's not new.
I think we also talked about this. Yeah. For me, it's always Terminator 2.
Yeah, Wonjin with his disgusting A24 fat fucking mouth kept saying,
man.
Look at this guy.
What did you eat with kimchi? We had noodles. We had kalguksu.
Yeah, it's a traditional Korean flour noodle. It's delicious, man. Me and Wonjin, we grew off that shit. It was like, I think
it was like a staple food from our developing era.
Yeah,
we didn't have enough rice.
Yo, that and sujebi, right? Man, like a lot of foreigners that come to Korea, you missed out on the best like flour noodles. Like they had all kinds of shop, because I think some of them actually like mixed it up. Like they would sell sujebi and kalguksu with dakgalbi. Like, oh man. I think you know why Jin loves the second Terminator the most, because it's one of the first movies of the 90s. It's definitely a 90s movie.
No, I gotta say, the first and the second movie are very different movies. Just like Alien and Aliens. Because the first one is more about the horror of this unstoppable killer robot chasing you. And it's basically chasing after this helpless woman. Like the damsel in distress. The second movie is very different. We now have a protector from the future sent to fight off this another like upgraded version of killer robot, and it's I think more epic than the first one, because the first one is basically like a chase, and you just keep running away. But here you have all these crazy action sequences, crazy car chases, awesome shotgun moments.
Well, can I say something to you? Shut up. Fuck you. You know what?
And the last scene is so sad. I now know why you cry. And then the thumbs up. The thumb up in the end, man. What are you going to do about it?
Wonjin, my hatred for you overwhelmed your very funny Terminator accent. That's why I didn't laugh. Fuck you, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Have you guys ever seen the Dark City movie? Of course we have. Yo, that Dark City movie guy was in Man in the High Castle. He played John Smith, remember?
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. I thought he honestly deserved to be a bigger star. He's a great actor.
Yeah.
He's a great actor. He was really good in Man in the High Castle. When you say at a Werribee Zoo for night, they can do African-type things, barbecue performance, and an African-style show. I haven't seen it yet, but I'll have to see that. Do you guys remember the movie from 1987 with Danny DeVito and Arthur twins? Yeah, that was a great movie. You got to answer my question when you were talking about lying. And you already asked that question 1,000 times, Walker. 1,000 times.
What do you think the idea about Schwarzenegger? No, we've talked about this. First of all, Arnold Schwarzenegger was never offered the role of Mufasa. It was actually Sean Connery and Liam Neeson.
You know, I hate you for knowing this. Since you're Terminator.
And the reason why it wouldn't work, and probably they never offered to Schwarzenegger in the first place, is because of his heavy Austrian accent. A lion, like the king of lions, speaking with an Austrian accent. That's gonna be weird.
Yo, now that you're repeating your shit, I'm gonna repeat my shit. Shoot, don't you think it's kind of weird that the not baboon monkey is the only one with the African accent? Oh shit, but other guys speak like fucking white people. Yeah, that's possibly
The
racist.
hyena, the Cheech, is got the Hispanic accent.
Yeah, exactly.
¿Qué pasa?
Yeah, exactly. No, Walker, we don't have a problem with you making the comment. You made that comment 1,000 times. Stop. Void. Apparently, Supergirl bombed hard. Really? It was that bad? I mean, me and Wonjin, I think I called it almost trash. You said it was good, right? I mean, Supergirl was
It was okay, but
yeah.
it didn't live up to the hype for me.
Yeah, it was disappointing in a lot of ways because it had way more potential. Because I really like that actor. What's her name? Hitchcock.
No, Alcock.
Alcock. There we go.
What's her first name? I forgot.
She was great in the House of the Dragon. Remember the first season, right?
Oh, Millie. Her name is Millie. Do you guys remember a movie 99 called Jailbreaker with Rose McGowan? I can barely remember what that was about. I don't know.
Yo, and Void, I'm sorry about the big hit. Wonjin actually completed the movie. I watched an hour of it. I just couldn't finish the 30-minute today. I'm so sorry about that, man. But we're going to do Big Hit 100% next week. When you guys do... like, living in a zoo will be super interesting, Walker. Void. Listen, I feel as though studios can't win with voice casting or any casting. Everything's controversial. That's true today. Yo, and
we saw this in The Studio, the TV show with Seth Rogen.
Right.
They were thinking about like who to voice the Kool-Aid characters, and the more they think about it, the more they mess up.
Yo, now that you said that, I missed the Home Alone lady. She was great in that series.
Oh, Catherine O'Hara.
Yeah, rest in peace. She was amazing.
Yeah, we also saw her in The Last of Us.
Yeah,
it was sad.
Yeah, no, but I'm glad you recommend The Studio because I really enjoyed it. It was so clever.
Yeah.
No, but that brings up the Odyssey controversy, right? It's so funny. The movie isn't even out yet,
and they're complaining about like who's playing. What's her name? Helena? Was it
Helen of Troy? No, because
what's the big deal? Come on, it's just if they think that the actress is not beautiful enough to play that character, then like at least be consoled by the fact that Charlize Theron is playing Calypso.
No, but Wonji, you know what I think is happening? It's because you and I live in Korea. We don't understand what's happening. But do you know what I think is happening? They're doing the same thing in Korean politics where political forces are hijacking little events for their own agenda. Because I don't think this has nothing to do with the movie. You know why? I haven't even seen the fucking movie. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know. Look, listen, Wonji, I'm going to be honest. Maybe I'll feel odd when I watch the movie. Well, that's a little weird. But you know why? But you know what? I got to watch the fucking movie first. Right. I haven't seen the fucking movie, man.
We can't even judge it before we see it.
And I saw something incorrect. People don't know this, but Homer's Iliad and Odyssey has always been, during translation, totally changed. Because I know this because Alexander Pope, he's a famous English poet. I think he translated one of them, Iliad or Odyssey. But if you compare it to what's actually written in Greek, it's very different. So there's always been...
There's always a lot that's lost in translation, yeah.
And creative license. And this is just... One important thing is I haven't fucking watched the movie yet. Maybe it will feel wrong. Maybe not. I don't know. Did you watch the Snow White movie?
No.
Okay.
Because I'm not really fond of any of these like Disney live action movies.
I like Aladdin
ever since Aladdin.
Oh yeah, you didn't like it?
Aladdin. After Aladdin, I didn't really like any of them. I was because I thought they were being too lazy, making live action versions of these classics.
Nobody.
And you have no choice but to compare them with the originals. But I wasn't satisfied with any of them. None of them were on par with the originals. Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella, Aladdin. But now that we've watched The Lion King, maybe I'll check out the Lion King live action version.
No, because I watched the live action Lion King. It was all right.
Was I? Okay.
It was not as good as the original. Upon rewatch, I've come to realize I had a podunk sense of humor as a kid. People like me were a layup for mediocre directors and writers. No, but Void, me and Wanji, we love your taste in movies because after watching Big Hit and the other comedy one, like we definitely get your comedy feel.
Oh, the superhero movie.
Yeah. How do you boys ever review Scooby-Doo franchise or the? No, we haven't, Walker. But we might. But like I said before, we are always going to prioritize new movies. And we're already doing the Disney series. And like I said before, once we're done with our Disney series, we might do another series. Okay? Yeah. So, what did I have a question? Obsession and Backrooms. You fall in an island and you get one DVD player and you can only watch one movie forever. Which one are you going to watch?
Oh, those are very horrible choices. I don't really want to watch either of these when I'm on the island.
You have to.
Especially over and over again.
You have to.
Because I would rather not watch either of them. But if I'm forced to watch, I would go for Obsession.
No, but in an island.
Yeah, I would go for Obsession.
But I'll go for Backrooms if it's on an island forever.
Why? Because you feel like you're like escaping the island through those rooms?
Because it opens more interpretation. So in an island, I got nothing to do. So I would rather choose a ambiguous movie over a short story movie.
Okay.
That makes sense, right? Because if I keep watching Obsession, I'm going to get fucking tired of it.
And you're going to have a eureka moment and you want to tell this interpretation to people, but there's nobody around.
Sure. That might be a possibility.
Hold on. I watched the live-action Snow White movie with Kristen. Charlize was the best part of the movie. Sad the others failed her. Huh?
Oh, the Snow White movie. Is that the one with Thor?
The Snow White movie has Charlize?
Yeah, there's
really?
the one
Isn't that the one with that's not the one from Disney.
Yeah, it's not.
It's about the hunter, right?
Yeah, the Chris Hemsworth, Kristen Stewart, and Charlize Theron.
Yeah, that's not the Disney Snow White. Let me see.
Yeah.
It was Snow White and the Huntsman or something.
Yeah, that movie, I think I saw part of it on when I was jogging in the gym once. It was all right.
Let me see. Oh, it's from Universal Pictures.
Are there any dinosaurs in the Backrooms movie? I was watching a YouTube video on Backrooms, then there was dinosaurs. Walker, watch the Backrooms movie. We highly recommend it. Then you'll get your answer. All right, I think it's time to spin the wheel, Wanjin.
Oh, yeah. We have to choose which Disney movie to watch next week. Let's see. Let's open up the picker wheel.
Fuck yeah. All praise be to Milk and Ice.
All right, hold on.
Joe, the Marquis de Dieu.
Here we go. Let's play the Meow Mix song while we spin it.
Okay, Duke of Ice.
Oh, it's Winnie the Pooh from 1974 or something.
Can't you... Wanjin, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but couldn't we have seen the wheel together?
No.
It doesn't work?
It doesn't work that way.
Why?
Because this screen setup is hooked up to this computer.
Okay.
And this cannot be exported or be output through this machine there.
Okay.
The only way that this is going is through the software here. Okay. Which broadcasts on YouTube there, and there's always a delay. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay. But Winnie the Pooh, yay!
little Toby, old stuff.
Oh my God, there's so many
Winnie
movies
the
left.
Pooh.
And this
Winnie
is,
the Pooh.
watch it, I have a question. This is not even over, yeah?
Yep.
There's more.
There's so many more. I think this will last like a year, or maybe we will have to like carry this over to next year.
Yo, I'm going to shut it down if it annoys the fuck out of me. Because, Wonjin, I got to be honest. Like, I think watching Lion King now was a mistake.
Nah. Yeah, it's okay. Because I think pushing it like too far back might build up the wrong anticipation for the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's good that we watched it now. Because this can also be a yardstick against which we can compare other movies.
Okay. Spoken like a true.
And like you said, Bambi is on par with The Lion King. So maybe a lot of these movies will have their own charm.
All right, take it easy with the hand gesture, A24. All right. Boy, that was probably from the game, Scott. Minus 10,000 social credit score. Okay, so next week, Big Hit is 100%, starring Mark Wahlberg.
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh is 100%.
And do we have any like new movie?
Let's search it now.
Oh, we have to do House of the Dragon.
No, but you know what? After watching episode 2, I feel like if there's a new movie, we should just prioritize that.
Oh, okay. So let me check.
Because I don't think Void is watching House of the Dragon, actually. I would actually prefer a movie because, despite me making fun of you, I loved your analysis one, Jen. It was super sexy.
Thank you.
But ZZ annoyed the fuck out of me. So, I'm going to deny you the pleasure of my praises. Me being the Philistines priest and all.
Okay, we only have Toy Story 5.
You can watch it and I'll listen to your review. I'm not watching that shit.
Okay. But Toy Story is always worth watching.
Fuck that. Anything with a 5 on the back, I'm not watching. Come up with something new. No, and I'm being serious. That might be a good movie. I'm just not going to watch it on principle.
Except for Fast 5. Because the 5th installment of the Fast and Furious franchise is the best one.
I don't even remember the story. Is that the one
It's the one where Dwayne Johnson is first introduced.
That movie was alright.
The one from the one that happens in Brazil.
Yo, is that the one where Dominic says the street is always going to be street and stomps on this literal concrete street and it breaks down?
No.
That's the 6th one?
I think it comes after 5.
Yeah, that was
there was nothing like as corny on the 5th one.
Okay.
The 5th one was like, I think it was just under the line where it starts getting like super corny.
Okay.
Also, Bambi's free on YouTube. Oh, maybe it's because it's so old. The
copyrights 70 years.
are no longer there.
So, okay, guys, before we end it, I want to reiterate. Winnie the Pooh is 100%. Big Hit is 100%. And House of the Dragon,
Maybe.
Season 3 and Episode 3 is a maybe because we will watch it, me and Wonjin. But if there's a more interesting movie, because I think the episode quality differs a lot, we might do a mid-season review, actually, for House of the Dragon. Oh, but Wonjin, what's that? What's shit I was talking about? Asian artifacts are getting old.
Which one?
No, I lost my train of thought.
Hold on. Wait a minute. So, Winnie the Pooh, The Big Hit, maybe Toy Story 5?
Yeah, you maybe. I'm gonna listen to your review.
Okay.
'Cause I'm not going to the theater. For
Have you seen the 4th one? The
no,
one with the
I don't.
spoon?
I don't intend to.
Okay.
Because 3 was perfect for me. Stop making, this is what I have a problem with, and this goes back to your anger about live action ones. Just come up with a new IP. Stop it. Like Toy Story Episode 3 was perfect for me. All right. Anyway, guys, that's it for tonight. We'll definitely let you know what's going on in the Thursday post.
Yeah, through the post.
No big shout out to Zezzy for only praising Wonjin. That was totally biased. You will be punished. Big shout out to our Triple Trouble, Voided Paris Scott Walker, R.Allen. Thank you for dropping by. I know the time differences is a bitch, but thank you for saying hi, man. We appreciate it. Big shout out to Uchan Hong, our eternal number 1. I cook for my wife. Eva Truve, Eke Moore, Soulless Trenchcoat, Non from Indonesia, Thiz from Cali, Maxon, the King of Elden Ring. Who else? Kayla Marie Jasmine, Fatal J, Zach Miller Talks Movies, and all our 70-plus Alpha subscribers. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend, guys. We'll see you guys next Saturday.
I might recommend something if I come across an interesting movie. Sure.
Yo, leave it on the reply. Well, guys, if you like our stuff, press like and subscribe and share it with your friends.
Happy 4th of July.
This is just two Korean brothers full of garlic, spreading hate, and talking shit. Anyway, guys, we'll see you next week. This has been Joe Jin Movie So Awesome. I'm Joe.
I'm One Jin.
We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye. Sorry, but I got a bit busy. Couldn't say much, but I was listening. Okay, cue the music.
All good.
Yeah.
Fuck One Jin. 824.
Chat popping off.
You hypocrite.
I muted his
You
microphone.
call Simba a hypocrite.
We can't hear you.
And then
You can only hear my voice. Joe can scream all he
all
wants.
the fucking short stories and on
Two
Chekhov
dudes
shit.
on the cam, that's the lineup. Joe and One Jin, yeah, we fire the mics up. Saturday evening, same time, same site. Breaking down shows, breaking down your favorite fights. Plot holes, cameos, twist that we clock. Subtitles scroll while we talk that talk. From space sagas to small town drama, we got jokes, hot takes, zero karma, armor. Joe Jin movie so awesome. Hit play, lean back, no problem. From ones to tens, we score 'em. If it's trash or a gem, we want 'em. Joe Jin movie so awesome. Jack going wild when we're talking. Every Saturday we on it. Joe Jin movie so awesome. 1 to 10 scale, that's the verdict. Give it a 6. Yeah, the chat say we heard it. 10s get cheers, 1s get roasted. Screenshots fly, whole feed reposted. We pause for the plot, laugh at the logic. That one weird scene, yeah, we still on it. Korean banda, English slang in the mix. We switch, we flip, code switching real quick. Joe Jin movie so awesome. Hit play, lean back, no problem. From 1s to 10s, we score 'em. If it's trash or a gem, we want 'em. Joe Jin movie so awesome. Chat going wild when we're talking. Every Saturday we on it. Joe Jin movie so awesome. Then we slide to the let's talk section. Anything, everything, random connection. Like food, games, dreams, bad days. Chat drop stories, we react on the way. From soul to the world, we all same crew. Same blue screen glow, same late night view. Hey, hey, hey. Joe Jin movie so awesome. Joe Jin movie so awesome. Hit play, lean back, no problem. From 1s to 10s, we score 'em. If it's trash or a gem, we want 'em. Joe Jin movie so awesome. Chat going wild when we're talking. Every Saturday we on it. Joe Jin movie so awesome. This has been Joe Jin movie so awesome. I'm Joe, and I'm One Jin. See you next Saturday.